Look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. And it's Adams in at the center position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Levine, good.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. We can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. And that's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Good D by Anderson. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Here's Vucevic, following the basket by John Morant. Levine, a shot off that time. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brooks. And Vucevic pulls it down. In the corner, it's Levine. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Passes it to Anderson. Over Williams, and Anderson gets it to go.
And the difficulty defending Anderson from mid-range. He has a number of go-to moves from that distance.
Now, here's Ball. Vucevic dishes to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. The 10-footer. And Vucevic pulls it down. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Morant. Here's the teardrop. Jackson trying to break free.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away, DeRozan's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
There's the pass to Brooks. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Ball.
2 minutes.
The tray. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Bane, White covering, Bane with the bucket. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Down low, here's Caruso. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right the pass to Caruso. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bane. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. On the basket by Jones.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. He's got 8.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Now White. Over Clark. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Williams. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caruso. Bradley kicks to Caruso. Out to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And the first one drops.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And both free throws good for White.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Morant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Brent. From 13. And no good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Williams dishes to Morant. Good. A nice assist for Williams. 12 points for John Morant.
The decision-making keeps improving. John Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the lovable.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Williams. And Brooks subbed in for Bain. Now here's DeRozan. Levine for 3. He's off on that one.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brooks.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by John Morant. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Brooks, and it's Memphis with another.
I love Brooks' offensive versatility. Can score from all 3 levels.
Pass to Levine. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Levine's got 11.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
To the middle, here's Adams, lays it up and banks it in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Levine's shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 2. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Ball going inside.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
It's T-shirt time.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Culver's checked in. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 5th, Nikola Vucevic.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
1:22 left here in the second. Outside Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's DeRozan, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies trailed by 6. Here's Culver. Kept alive. Out to Brooks. They shoot again. Here's Jackson. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
DeRozan. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Williams passes the ball. Here's Levine, and that one drops. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Bulls ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we've been aggressive and try to be present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do, when we start the game up right, then we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 2 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then get your team.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Chicago. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Vucevic against Adams. Shoots from 12. Moves back up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Bulls leading by 12. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Morant against Williams. And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Outside, Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Hernan Gomez comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Bain in for John Morant. And so Levine nails both of them. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
6 to shoot from 17 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Williams against Brooks. And he makes good on the layup. Brooks has got 6.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Levine against Brooks. And the pass to Bain. They get it back. Chicago leading by 12 to the inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on that assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
And Adams kicks to Hernan Gomez. Brooks outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hey, when you watch Dillon Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
That free throw, no good.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dillon Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 13. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
At the line for two,
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so here's Memphis. 15-point game. Brooks dishes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Culver's checked in for the Grizzlies, and he makes both free throws. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And he gets the bucket.
His quickness is almost unguardable. Kobe White with the nice little floater.
.135 left in the third quarter. Here's Brooks. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Ball. Inside, Bradley, and that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bane passes to Tillman. .102 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Culver. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
Yeah, and how about another trait for Culver? That elite body control, even through contact, special.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Troy Brown's checked in for the Bulls. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Anderson comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Dillon Brooks. And that one misses.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
It's stolen by Jones. Brown against Anderson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bane. The 3 from Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 50. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. Anderson and Jackson inside. And it's Culver in at the small forward position. And Anderson gets it to go.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. White trying to get open. DeRozan's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I love this effort by DeMar. Attacking all the way.
Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. White left side. With the fadeaway. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Culver. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Williams kicks to White. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
And that one's good, Morant.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
The Bulls leading by 13. White dishes to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Over Anderson. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Basket, good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Vucevic up top. Back to LaVine. Back to Vucevic. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Morant banked in off the glass. Morant's got 22.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
LaVine against Brooks. With a step back. LaVine can't hit. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. And it's Brooks in the corner. And the lead is down inside single digits. Something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Clark, the pass to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Outside DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. To the middle, here's Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter. Ball against Morant. Clark trying to get open. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good from Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Down low, deflects the pass. Baseline try. That one a little long. Clark kicks to Anderson. Morant against White. Morant passes to Clark. No good, shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. And an intentional foul right there. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball.
Shooting
2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
13 foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 8. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Substitution for the Bulls.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide-open look off the inbound play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Matt Thomas. At the line for 2,
gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
A 3 from Anderson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Passes it to White. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.